When I was a kid, my mother in her closet had a box of Buffalo nickels. And when I was a little kid, I used to go in the closet and just look at those Buffalo nickels. There's something about them that intrigued me, or I was really interested in them. And then we were robbed twice, and all the Buffalo nickels were gone. They were taken away. When I taught at Canterbury in the early 90s, there used to be a little shop on like a 5 and 10 on Bank Street by the movie theater called Hearts. And I went in there one time, and they had a whole case full of Buffalo nickels for sale. And they were cheap. I mean, I could get a bunch of them for 50 cents. So I backed up the truck. I bought every Buffalo nickel they had, and I've got them in a drawer here today. And there's something about them that fascinates me, and I think actually they're worth a lot of money today. In the gospel today, it's very short. It's a little passage where Jesus says, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure someone found, and they buried it in a field, and then they took everything they had and bought that field, to preserve their treasure. They gladly did it for the kingdom of heaven. But that's a comparison. And he said there was a collector of fine pearls, and then he found the perfect pearl, and he sold everything he had to get that perfect pearl. And Jesus says that's what the kingdom of heaven is like. Is there something out there? The kingdom of heaven, obviously, in our context, is doing God's will. And is there something out there that would make us so happy that we'd be willing to leave every single thing we had, sell everything we had, just to get to be involved with that piece of the kingdom of heaven? I think we all have that opportunity, but we've got to figure it out. We got to figure out what it is. I think the only way to do it is through time alone in prayer. Time alone in prayer, thanking God for all he's given us, and just asking him, what is the kingdom in our lives? What is it that we should sell everything we have for? What can we give everything for? And then let's go for it without looking back. And I think if we can do that, we can make the kingdom a reality. Okay, God bless you.